Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Fika Aryani from RMIK Podcast Tasikmalaya. Today I'm going to talk you the fairy tale's name Pinocchio. Oh my nose, it's too long, I need to make it small. I won't lie, no more lies, so please make it small. Once upon a time in Italy lived an old carpenter named Gepetto. He was so lonely, so he planned to grab a boy puppet and named it Pinocchio. I wish you were a real boy, he sighed longingly. One night, the blue fairy heard Gepetto's word grant his wishes. She sprinkled some magic power on the puppet and brought Pinocchio to life. The fairy told him, "Now you've become a living puppet, but if you want to be a real boy, you have to be a good and make your father Gepetto proud of you." Gepetto was so happy. Fine, his puppet was now alive. He loved Pinocchio with all of his heart. He bought some books and sent Pinocchio to school, so that would be a clever boy. But Pinocchio was disobedient. He used to skip school and play with his friends all day. When Gepetto found out his naughtiness, he was so angry. "Did you miss the school all the time?" he asked. Pinocchio didn't tell the truth. "No, father, I always study in school every day," he lied. Instantly, his wooden nose began to grow long. "Are you telling me a lie?" Gepetto asked, with a fragile frown. "No, father, I'm telling the truth," he replied, and his nose was getting longer. Every time Pinocchio told a lie, his nose was getting longer and longer. Gepetto had to ask his friend, the woodpecker, to pick Pinocchio's nose to its normal size. Every time Pinocchio did a bad thing or naughtiness, he used it to give his word that he would be a good boy next time. In a little while, Pinocchio forgot all his promises. "School isn't fun at all, and it's so boring. Don't want to study anymore. I want to have some good adventures," he thought. So he decided to leave home and join a circus. However, Pinocchio soon realized that living at the circus wasn't fun at all. The poor Pinocchio must work all day, and since he had stopped going to school, his ears now had become too large than ears. Pinocchio regretted leaving home and missed his father terribly. The one day, Pinocchio heard that news that Geppetto had been looking for him, and now he had been swallowed up by a giant whale. Instantaneously, Pinocchio ran away from the circus and set off to rescue his father. Eventually, Pinocchio could find the giant whale. As soon as the giant whale saw him, it swallowed him up as well. Inside of its belly, Pinocchio saw his father. "Father, it's me, Pinocchio!" he shouted. They were so happy to see each other. "I've got an idea to get out of here," Pinocchio said. Then he began tickling the giant whale's stomach. As soon as it opened its mouth and was going to give a big snatch, Pinocchio and Geppetto made their way to get out of the whale. At the end, Pinocchio and Geppetto got home safely. The blue fairy was so happy with Pinocchio's search. As a gift, she magically Pinocchio into a real flesh and blood boy. Since the day, Pinocchio always kept his promises and never missed school again. And they lived happily ever after. Well, okay guys, the moral of the story, we are taught not a lie and obedient to parent. Well, that's all my story. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.